Hello, my lovely Zodiacs. How are you all? I'm here to tell you all about your love life, and we have to see how your love life is going to be with all these planetary position shifts, with Jupiter changing the house, with Mercury retrograde happening. And it's always a bit tricky with love life and emotions and communications. So, we must look into what's happening from Aries to Pisces in our love life, what we should and we most definitely should not do with our lover, because guess what, we don't want to spoil that area of life, because once we are not happy in our love life, everything goes for a toss. There is really no fun there. So let's see what's happening with Aries and their love life in the month of November 2025. Aries, Aries, Aries. The card of karma is here, and there is a love triangle. And guess what? This time, somehow you are not the one creating a love triangle. It is a dating queen involved. Maybe the other party, the other side, has some other interest also, and you are extremely nervous and anxious this month. Somehow insecurity is there, and as a card of karma is there right in the middle, so probably it's just the karmic thing you have to pay off, and karma is coming back. Maybe somewhere in the past you created a love triangle, and now this time, I don't know if there is already a love triangle, but definitely you are feeling very anxious, nervous, and insecure in your love life. And you're feeling maybe my lover has somebody else. Is my lover, somehow attracted to someone else? Or there is some kind of a dilemma happening in your love life where love triangle is concerned. And I'm just going to tell you to speak your heart out. A, or be completely silent about it. There is no mid path. Like, don't be passive aggressive and don't be kind of irritated with this. Either you speak to your lover very crystal clear, get it over with. But if you take my suggestion, being Mercury retrograde in this month, I'm going to ask you to be completely silent, say nothing. Let this month, at least till the third week, the month pass by, you'll get a lot of clarity. There'll be a lot of, you'll be like, oh my God, I think I was really overthinking and nothing like this is happening. So there is going to be a lot of clarity. There is going to be a lot of surrendering in your love life. There will be a higher understanding, as if you don't mess it more than what it is. So I'm going to suggest you concentrate more on your karma, because karma card is there. So kind of maybe focus more on your work, focus more on your other relationships, because sometimes what happens, mother karma plays very differently. We feel, oh, somebody did this to me, so this is the same exact replica is going to happen to me, or I did something to this person and replica I'm going to get back. But karma doesn't work like that. Mother karma works very differently. If you are not, good with your other relationships, or if you're not fulfilling the needs and desires of your other relationships, they could be at your work, they could be with your parents or with your friends or with your pet or anyone, that karma can backfire to your love life or love relationship, because mother karma knows best how to balance your karma, or how to do your give and take. So don't feel like, acha, ye, I did this, so this happened to me. No, work on your karma for sure, because karma is the card in the middle. In your prediction, it's right there in the middle. You need to balance. You want to receive love, you give love. It's not like so crystal clear, okay, I give love to my lover, I receive love from my lover. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to give love in your other relationships also, so that you receive love from where you are craving to receive it, if it makes any sense to each one of you. Think about it. Sit with him. You're Aries. You're very impulsive. You cannot immediately agree with me. Yes, you must be like, oh, John, we are so stupid. I don't know what you're talking. You must be very angry and agitated at this point. But listen to this video 3, 4, 5, 6 times for it to sink in, for you to register it. And you will be like, yes, I need to fix my karma in order to have a very smooth love life. Let's see what's happening in the love life of all the Taurians. Taurians, you are a little tricky where love is concerned, because you're a very passively controlling person. I mean, your lover thinks they're controlling you, but it's absolutely the opposite. You control every aspect of your life. So let's see, has your lover figured that out, busted you, or still playing along with your games? Taurians. Ooh. So women Taurians and men Taurians, and you would believe it or not, the card of control is here. Even before I pulled the card, I told you, you guys love to control. You'll want your lover to be hanging by the hanger, and you know where to hang your lover and in which shelf, which wardrobe, now this, now that. That's your, I mean, but people don't recognize that. Huh? Taurians are very, very smart. People actually, they make people believe that they are getting controlled. But in fact, it's absolutely the opposite. They are very passively controlling everything around them. Having said that, in this month, female Taurians are prioritizing something different, and male Taurians are totally focusing something different. Now, female Taurians in this month are very focused on punishing their lover. They're like, I'm going to be ice queen. I'm going to be very silent. Silent is louder than words. You know, all those memes that you get on Instagram and everybody's very inspired by. No, I understand sometimes silence works, but sometimes communication is extremely important in your relationships. You have to speak your heart out. A person takes it, doesn't take it. At least you have the clarity that you're going to be in this relationship or you're going to move on. So do it for your sake. Just don't be an ice queen because, you know, some posts on Instagram and Reels suggest that that works. It's not going to work for you. It's not working for you. You're just becoming harsher and harsher to your own self, and that's somehow backfiring. Where men Taurians are concerned, their love language this month is only money. Money is something that's exciting them. Money is something that they're very thrilled about. Money is something that actually for Taurian men, if their money is okay, their professional life is okay, their business life is okay, is when they can focus on their love life and they can, they can feel any other emotion. They can feel their love. They can feel everything and anything if their money aspect, if the money life is getting okay. If the money life is a little haywire, that's when Taurians are absolutely out of body. They are out of character. They don't understand emotions. They don't understand sentiments. They don't know how to reciprocate to their lover. And the third card, which is the card of control. Now that is something in this month you need to understand, that you need to let go of this whole control fanatic thing that you have going, because it's hindering with your emotion, it's hindering with your love life. It is something that I think your lover has completely figured out and is about to tell you that, you know what, stop controlling me. Whether you're a male or a female, maybe you're getting controlled by a female Taurian or you're getting controlled by a male Taurian, but you are going to be busted and you'll be quite figured out by your lover. So stop doing that. Relax, let that person be who they are. You be yourself, because if you don't want to give control, you shouldn't be the one demanding to have it. So in that case, just relax. But Taurians, I'm not seeing a great love life for you, at least in the month of November. One is being very ice and cold. The other one is just being very money driven and money oriented. And then the control in the middle is creating such a havoc. So yeah, just listen to this video over and over again so that you get something out of your love guidance and you know how to balance it out. Let's see what's happening with Geminis and their love life. Month of November 2025. Geminis, you are in a situation of a long distance relationship. The card says long distance relationship. At this moment, you are exchanging and giving a lot of gifts, getting pampered. But soon in the month of November, your relationship is all about communication through text messages. If you see this person is holding the phone, and it's all about, this is all your relationship. It's long distance and you have to communicate through text messages, send gifts to each other via probably, online gifts are being received, given. It's all about that. It's all la la land. It's gift. It's long distance. It's all communication. It's good. It's not bad. It's not ideal, but it works for you at this point. You are mentally. I love one thing about Geminis, though people always say that they are dual personality and they're annoying, and we all are annoying. I mean, there's something very fun in every zodiac and there's something very annoying in every zodiac. It is there. You can't just say, oh, one zodiac is great and the other is not. Yes, I understand that Geminis are a little bit. I love one thing about Geminis, that they live in the moment. Once they tell themselves that they are in a long relationship, it doesn't disturb them. It doesn't bother them. They know the status of their relationship. They know that their relationship is going to be all about communication via text, WhatsApps, emails, Zoom calls, and whatever it is, it works for them because they're mentally in that space. That is the beauty of their dual personality. Can you imagine? They can be on the North Pole and the South Pole at the same time. They have that duality in their nature. So it's not always, it's not good that it is a blessing in disguise. It works for them. It absolutely works for them. In this case also, as I said, there are a lot of surprise gifts your way. You are also, but I just want you to give you one advice this month, Geminis. Draw a line. Be more at the receiving end than giving, because Geminis don't know where to control. When they start giving, then they are like, they just, there has to be a balance. Okay, if you're receiving a couple of gifts, it's good to send a couple of gifts, but it's not like you're receiving one odd gift and you have already sent 10 gifts. It's abnormal. So that's the kind of balance you need to do, Geminis. Rest, other than that, it's fine. You're holding the long distance very well. You're very okay with the communication via technology and texting and all. You're very okay. You're absolutely fine. But I'm just saying the way of expressing and, all that, just have a balance to it. One I love you doesn't mean that there is a, tsunami of I love yous going in the other direction. Everything needs balance. Just don't overdo things and you will feel out, because otherwise then, when Geminis overdo it, then suddenly they snap one day and they're, they'll just like sleep very deeply into the relationship, and next day morning they'll wake up feeling absolutely out of the relationship because they overdo things. So just live in the moment, which you already know. It's something we need to learn from you, but just balance it out, relax, enjoy the gifts, enjoy the long distance, enjoy the communication. Things look pretty good with your love life. Let's see what's happening with the zodiac of all emotions. Cancerians, it is for you that I'm sitting on the beach and doing this, because you are related to Mother Earth, water, emotions, ocean, everything is yours. So let's see what's happening with your love life. You should get some extra help from the breeze and all these water body. You are a water body. Cancerians, in this point, at this point in your life, friendship means more to you than love. You really cherish your true relationships with your friends. You want to have a relaxed relationship. You want to have a friendship with your lover. And if your lover cannot be your friend, there is a wall of ego in the middle of both of you. Can you imagine? The cards are so beautiful. It's of course says friendship, because your lover is a part of your friend group and you met your lover through your friendships or something like that. But now when you're with your lover, you're feeling, I'm losing that friend. I don't have that friend. There's a wall of ego. Where did our friendship go? You're seeking for that friendship in your lover. And from me, you want to become we. You both are being me this, me that, me that. You're like, no, we are not me, we are we. And Cancerians always struggle to break that wall. Yes, I am being a Cancerian. People will say, of course, Janvi, you're going to say that. But no, it's true. Cancerians have a very high amount of emotion, but they don't have ego. They even if they have ego, it's a very suppressed ego. When it comes to their lover, they absolutely go below ground zero where their ego is concerned. In fact, that actually backfires at them. They cannot they don't know how to nurture your ego also. They are like, why are we having ego between us? Why are we just not a team? Why don't we have that communication, that friendship, that bond? How come these things be a part of our ego fight right now? We've been friends for years, and suddenly, I mean, these things never bothered us then, and suddenly why are they bothering us now? How come this ego wall has been built up? So that kind of an issue Cancerians are facing in this month. And I'm just going to tell you, have least amount of communication, because sometimes, yes, Mercury retrograde also does bring all these ego and misunderstandings, and we want to say something and we are doing, just let it go. I feel December is going to be a far better month for you where your love life is concerned. You need to be what Taurians were. Be an ice queen or an ice king. Just be silent, speak less, hear more. Don't try to resolve the issue this month. By the end of the month, you may feel the issue got completely resolved on its own, or in the month of December, you'll have far more clarity and you'll be like, okay, let's just sit down, get it over with. And ego is something I can't nurture your ego, and I can't build an ego with myself because it doesn't come to me organically. So you'll deal with that. But having said that, for Cancerians, it's extremely important to have friendship in each of their relationship. Even if they have a relationship with their mother, father, brother, sister, their children, their lover, their boss, their colleagues, their subordinates, or people who work for them, they need to have a friendship. If they don't have friendship, they feel very lost in every relationship, and that has been a strength for Cancerians, and in many cases a drawback for Cancerians, and I get that. Let's see what's happening with Leos. Nice. Wow. I wish I was a Leo this month. Didn't want to be a Cancerian. Leos are truly enjoying their love life this month. There is dating, there is compatibility, and you have recognized this person, that this person is with you from your past life. Beautiful card. There is some energy, somebody around you, and you know that this is my past life connection. There is this pull. My soul recognizes this person. My soul completely knows my relationship with this person. So you have started dating. There's a lot of compatibility. The time is flying by. Even if you guys are sitting for 6, 10, 8, 9, 14 hours, you're like, oh, where did the time go? Have we been like chatting and doing things for so long? So yes, time and space have become a very unknown space for you. You're just like, there's no concept of time and space in your life at this point, because when you meet a soulmate or you meet somebody who you know from past life, it's like that concept of time and space completely goes. Anyway, the time is created by man. It really doesn't exist. But in your case, you are enjoying every minute of it. Great compatibility. Every other day dating, new kind of places, new clothes. What a brilliant month for all the Leos where your love life is concerned. I'm going to ask you, there is a suggestion I want to give you, is don't try to sabotage it, because when Leos get that love life that makes them feel complete, it makes them feel very compatible, it is them who start to sabotage it. Somewhere I always feel Leos do not believe at a very inner core level of their soul. I don't think they believe that they can be loved. I feel like that. They feel they know their power. They totally believe that they can be powerful and they have power and they can control everything around them. But when it comes to love, and Leos are one of the most lucky zodiacs, I always say, because they are people who get love over and over again. They have no rationing in love, like a few of us who are very rationed on this planet with love life. Leos have no rationing. They get one lover and another and another and another. There's no ending there. But you, in this particular time, I will tell you to stop. You have found this past life connection. You have found this great compatibility. Control yourself. Go for some therapy. Meet an astrologer or some psychic or some spiritual healer where you need to be stopped. so that you don't sabotage this, you don't ruin this connection, you do not let go of this love life, and don't allow outer interferences to come in the middle. Because with Leos, everything starts from here. It's just like it goes from 0 to 100 in a minute. If they feel the love, they feel the emotion, then there is no stopping a Leo. They're so passionate, they're so giving, they can become like the god of giving. And but once there is a slight interference that comes in their mind, in their subconscious, they go from 100 to 0 also too fast. And who loses the maximum in this is you, Leos. You need to understand. You need to stop taking this for granted, that you always find a lover and there are so many new people coming. You have to stop taking this for granted. You have to kind of hold your horses now, relax, be in this relationship. It's looking very good. Don't overdo things. I'm going to suggest you don't tell too many people about this relationship also. At this moment, keep it private, keep it secretive, and just enjoy your whole this dating and compatibility and spending time together. And do not involve a lot of social gatherings with this particular relationship, at least for now, and we will see how things will unfold in the next year. But at this point, just let it go the way it's going. Let's see what's happening with Virgos and their love life in the month of November 2025. Virgos. Okay, you are very, very upset, Virgos, because there's so much gossip happening about you. You're like lover Hanny, there's no love life, there's no lover, and everybody is gossiping like I'm with this person and that person. Female Virgos are livid this month. They are irritated with their lover. They are irritated with the gossip around them. They are irritated with... So, when Virgos are irritated, though they are ruled by Mercury, they're very, very honest and clear about what they have to say. But this month, being Mercury, retrograde, and Mercury being your ruling lord, you are not able to express yourself. People are completely misunderstanding every word that's coming out of your mouth. So you've decided to be a wallflower, and you're like, I'd rather say nothing, and I'm like so done with all this gossip. People just want to talk crap about me, and a lot of your close people are gossiping about you, like they're like, there's a love triangle or an extramarital affair. It's all nonsense. I agree with you, it can be very annoying. So you've decided to be a wallflower, close yourself. It's okay. You can do this for a while till Mercury retrograde is there. On the other hand, men Virgos are very happy. They have found their true love. They found their gem. So strangely, men Virgos and women Virgos are experiencing two very different things in this month. And men Virgos are wanting to seal the deal. They want to propose. They want to put a ring on this. And they are like, I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. I'm just going to tell you to do it in the second half of next month, when December 15th goes, and after that you're very good to propose, you're very, very good to plan a wedding, you're good to go with that. Jupiter is favoring Virgos, Mercury retrograde would have finished, so all's looking good. Saturn is also coming out of retrogression in the first week of December, so things are more favorable for men Virgos to take their love life forward. Where female Virgos are concerned, I'm okay with your decision. I'm okay if you're decided to be a wallflower, not to express much with people. I'm okay with that. Things look very good where that's concerned. And as I said, you're very good in expressing yourself. But at this time when Mercury is retrograde, your ruling lord is not favoring you. It's absolutely good to go in silence. And by the time Mercury retrograde is over, the black cloud would have moved by, and you'll be like, I don't need to clear anything. Everything is crystal clear. And people just have to live with their gossip and their lies. Let's see what's happening with Librans and their love life in the month of November 2025. Librans. Guts. You have guts. Librans are deciding to have an open relationship. They don't want to commit. They don't want a commitment from their partner, and they also don't want to commit. They feel a lot of passion with their partner. There's a lot of emotional passion. There's a lot of physical passion there, but they're like, Do I need to commit? Maybe I need to see other chances. Maybe I need to see what are my other options. So they want to have an open relationship. Guts, I swear, I did not expect this from you, Librans. You are usually not like that. You're a people pleaser. You sit on the fence and you don't like to at least express what you're doing, but you do these things. If at all, you will not be able to show that, but tarot is showing it that you can have an open relationship. You are like that. You please everybody. You make everybody happy. But at this point, I feel the person who is in your life is the person from destiny. This person is destined to be with you, is from your destiny plan, not outside of your destiny plan, and you must be dignified about it. I see the passion is there, the work passion is there. There's a lot of motivation that comes from your lover. There's a lot of emotional passion. There's a lot of physical chemistry between the two of you. I have absolutely no idea why would you still want an open relationship. You're not going to get better than this. Honestly, I'm telling you, because this person has been pulled out of your destiny plan and brought right in front of you, and you don't want to play with this kind of energy. This is your destiny. It was written by you before you even took birth. So you cannot create that conflict in your life with your own self. Like your mind is creating a conflict with your soul. And I usually see, because the soul has no time and space concept, you know, the soul is in no hurry. But you consciously are in hurry. You want to have a relationship, you want to settle down, you want to have a partnership, you want to have a future with this person. So if you're going to create that conflict, the soul is not going to fight for it. The soul will be, bro, this person is in your destiny. You may have this person now, maybe after 100 years or 200 years when you're in some other body on another planet. So that's the kind of conflict you are creating with your soul. And I suggest don't do that. Maybe meet a psychic or meet a spiritual healer and get proper guidance and move in that right direction. Don't behave like Leos and try to sabotage your relationship, because you're in a good space, you're with this good person. And if you are going to demand an open relationship, you may have to give that open relationship to your partner also. Though you look okay with it, but you may feel like that now, you may not feel like that in a few days or months. So figure it out and respect your destiny plan. Let's see what's happening with Scorpios in the month of November 2025 and what are they dealing with in their love life, or what their lover is actually dealing with. Let's see. Scorpios, for a change. Wow, I'm totally impressed. Scorpios, for a change, you're acting very matured in your love life. Okay, how did that happen? When am I on another planet? What happened to something that I'm not aware of happening? But probably because we are in your birthday month and you're hosting all the planets in your birthday zodiac. So maybe you're behaving yourself. I always get a lot of messages saying, Janvi, you're very mean to Scorpios. I'm not mean to Scorpios. Scorpios are mean to Scorpios. I just state that fact. Tell me if I'm wrong doing that. Okay, so Scorpios are being very mature in their love life. They want to put that matured face in front of this new lover, because I see the card of new love. And they're like, I'm matured and I'm grounded and I'm a very old soul. Whether you're a man Scorpio or a woman Scorpio, your act is there. It's full on, full marks for that. And you're enjoying the fun times. There's a lot of dating. There's so much music and dancing around you. You are totally loving that, Scorpios, and buying a lot of new clothes. I see shopping. Of course, whenever we have this new love interest in our life, we all love to cut our hair, color our hair, shop, new shoes, new bags, new clothes, new jeans. It's fine. You can afford it. And what else is, life for? Enjoy your love life, enjoy your shopping, just enjoy, have fun. So it's a kind of fun time, new love, but I'm just saying this whole facade of being very mature, very calm, very collective is going to crash very soon. So I would suggest, show that true side also to the lover. Show that, impulsive nature and egos. It's fine. It's very endearing that you guys are so you are so impulsive in your emotions. You always have to express yourself. I find that extremely endearing, my lovely Scorpios. Why would you hide that part of you? I think that's the side of you that makes it very attractive. People are attracted to that dark shade that you have, because that makes you that passionate person. So show all colors, all 50 shades of Scorpio. Completely show it so that your lover knows what they are in for, what is the treat, what they're going to win and lose in this relationship. But I like this relationship. It's new love, it's very new, it's fresh, it's got a lot of fun times, the chemistry is great, you guys are enjoying yourself, your birthday month is also here. So all in all, looking good. And if you're acting mature, then probably put it in your subconscious. Try to change your subconscious and get a higher level of maturity, especially where your lover is concerned. Let's see what's happening with Sagittarians and their love life in the month of November 2025. Good month for you, Sagittarians. I mean, Jupiter is moving, it's your ruling lord, and it's coming in a very nice positive house. Let's see what impact you're going to get in your love life, and especially with Mercury being retrograde. And we all know that Sagittarians are know-it-all. They know everything. Their ruling lord is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the cosmos. So who can argue with a Sagittarian? I mean, I can and I will win also, but it's not something I enjoy. Oh my God, Sagittarians. You feel, I'm not saying you have, I'm saying you feel you found your twin flame, you found your twin soul, you want to propose, you want to get married. I'm going to tell you to buy time. I don't want you to do anything till the first quarter of next year, till March, because I see this relationship as short term. Or if you want to get married ASAP, this marriage is going to be short term. So take it easy. You're very close to proposing to one person. You're very close. You feel, oh my God, my body aches for this person. My heart aches for this person. This purely is my twin flame, my twin soul and all that. I get it. I get it. Sometimes, yes, you must have met your twin soul. I'm not denying that, because you both wake up seeing the same dream. You both meet each other realizing, oh my God, we are wearing the same color. You both are saying the same sentence at that same time. I'm totally agreeing. There is a possibility this person is your twin soul, but every twin soul doesn't have the purpose to live their life together. Twin souls come together for a very big karmic debt to be paid to one another and complete each other's soul with a very big calling or a very big purpose. And more or less times, it's not marriage. It's not spending a romantic relationship together. Let me completely pop that bubble for you. Twin souls are not together to build a life. They come together to build a calling, to fulfill a calling. And in this case, I wish you did not get romantically involved with your twin flame, because that is where you put an expiration date on a relationship. And as I told you, I see a very short-term relationship, and the ants in the sand are biting me as soon as I'm talking about your love life. Uncool, but the ants are also a little agitated. Or are they Sagittarians or what? I don't know. They're not happy with my prediction for Sagittarians. I'm going to tell you to take it easy before you propose. Just take it easy. March is not that far. You'll get a lot of clarity till March. You'll be like, okay, I don't know where it's going. I don't know what I saw and what I thought and what I'm believing at this point. So wait for that clarity, and then you can always propose. Hello, it's your life. It's okay. It's absolutely fine. At this point, yeah, it's short term. Relax. Let's see what's happening with Capricornians and their love life in the month of November 2025. I don't know why I was going to say 2021 for Capricornians. Are they stuck in their love life in 2021? Is that so? Because I was really about to say that. Okay, Capricornians are truly matured for a change. They want a family. They don't want any pastime relationships. They don't want any long-term relationships. They don't want a twin flame soulmate. They want a person with whom they build a family. They want a family. They want a matured relationship. They want to be in a relationship. They want to be with the matured person. They want to act matured in a relationship. It's all about maturity. And they're like, my life has to mature. My life has to go to another level. I'm done with being from one relationship to another and this and that. I need a family. And for them now, at this point, love means to build a very, very strong bond and to create a family, to have children, to have a wife, to have a husband, to have extended family, to have in-laws. It's just that they want an extension of their family, and this is what they're looking for. And a lot of interferences in love life. They are believing that every time I'm with my lover or love life and love marriage, I think of, there's so many interferences. Everybody in the world becomes a part of my relationship. Everybody wants to interfere. Everybody wants to create misunderstandings. So there are so many interferences in the love life of Capricornians, and they're like, with these kind of interferences, how are we ever going to build a family? So I'm going to ask you to have a very mature and a very clear conversation with your lover, where you are like, guess what, this is not a gamble, it's not a game, there's no ego here. I'm in this to win this. I'm in it for a long term. I want a family. I want to have children. I want to have my home in it. But if everybody and anybody is going to be a part of our relationship, it does cause a lot of blocks. It does cause a lot of interferences, and that's the kind of clarity, that's the kind of mature talk you need to have with your lover in order to move forward and to have you have to seal the deal. You, as I said, you are agitated, you are impatient, you're anxious to have a family now. You're like, when am I ever going to build that for myself? So have a clear conversation, and I'm sure things are going to go your way. Let's see what's happening with the Aquarians and their love life in the month of November 2025. This is so expected from you, Aquarian. Aquarian men are like ice king. They are so cold. They have love in them, but they feel if they express love, that's when what do you think? What do you think? Seriously, Aquarian men, let's have a word with you. Do you think love is like a cash deposit in your account, that if you pull it out from ATM, your deposit is going to get less? Do you think love is like that? Love is a very opposite energy. The more you give, the more it grows inside of you. Love is the only thing that we are all born to give. But you're being an ice king. You're like, no. And on the other hand, Aquarian women are like, I don't give a damn. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to date. They are like, I don't know what serious thing is, what is love, this, that. Aquarian women want to concentrate on their dating. They are like, dating is very important. It gives a lot of clarity. It will tell me where I stand with my lover. And I want to enjoy dating. I want to see how much my lover pampers me, which restaurant is he taking to me, how much fine dining are we doing, how does he behave with the waiters and everything. So through dating, Aquarian women are on their modus operandi. They are judging their lover. They are where Aquarian men are like, you should love me unconditionally. I don't need to give you love. You should anyway still love me. That's very weird concept, Aquarian men. You have to earn love. Love is one energy that you need to earn it. One should just not love you because it's you. You are on this planet, the biggest gift of God in front of us, and we should just love you. So that's not happening. You need to have that kind of maturity, and don't be an ice king. Be more compassionate in your love relationships. Be more like, have some empathy. I think what Aquarian men are lacking this month in their relationship is empathy. They are having a better bond with their children than with their partners, whether it's your wife or your girlfriend. They just feel, yeah, now we have kids, now we have children. Why do we need to behave like lovers? Very strange mentality Aquarian men are going through, and they are kind of, just because you have children, just because your children are growing up, doesn't mean that you can't keep that love alive. Doesn't mean that you have to behave like a particular way in your love life. It's so not true. Keep the love the way it was. It's the most precious thing. And keep it very unconditional. Love is just love. Don't complicate it. Yeah. Let's see. I hope Aquarian men get that and they break this ice king shell like my hat just came down. I hope they do that. Last but definitely not the least, let's see what's happening with Pisces and their love life. And the sun is directly on my face, so I'm going to take the help of my hat and try to figure your love life. Pisces. Ah, Pisces, you do have a very good lover. You have a true gem. There is a big obstacle in your love life. There is a very big obstacle between you and your lover. Do you want to travel to your lover? You want your lover to travel to you. You are a true gem. Your lover is a true gem. But there is a karmic obstacle. There is an obstacle from the universe. There's an obstacle from the creator. There's an obstacle in your destiny between you and your lover. At this moment, we are just seeing November. Let it go, because in the future I see your lover is traveling to you, or you're traveling to your lover. But in this particular month, handle this obstacle very well. Don't be so agitated and so passive aggressive with this obstacle, because if you see that obstacle, you address the obstacle. Your lover wants to address the obstacle and you don't want to address the obstacle. So when you don't address the obstacle, you do not remove it. And when you don't remove it, it becomes a very big excess baggage of your relationship. And let me tell you, your lover is not going to carry this excess baggage. Eventually, this obstacle will stand in the middle of you two, and you will have separate lives to live. So address, the month of November is for you to address the obstacle, because if your lover is a true gem and you are a true gem, you should make it work. Just don't put your issues under the rug. Address them, accept them. Sometimes agree to disagree. Some things you can fix, some things you cannot fix. But if you address some issues, they are there in the universe. The universe will not today or tomorrow give you and send you that answer to fix that problem. So you need to believe that, and you need to get going. As I told you, Pisces, your lover will travel and you will meet your lover. But before all that happens, address the issues so that you don't feel that obstacle when you both are together. So that brings us to the end of love predictions. For all you, my lovely zodiacs, I shall see you more often with more guidance, more predictions, more planetary positions, and how to deal with those planetary positions. Until then, bye-bye. Love you all. For full videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel.